started for the metal food safe in the outdoor kitchen. "Come on, S," she called briskly over her shoulder. "There's got to be something left to eat from yesterday's fetch." S followed eagerly, and it turned out they were in luck. Right away, Ginny found some chicken eggs in the bottom of the wire basket, and a few ripe plums, too. Normally, Ben was in charge of the cooking, as June was in charge of the fire, and Oz and Jack handled the fishing. But Ginny could roast an egg on her own. She sliced the soft, fuzzy plums into quarters on the big wooden chopping block. She built the cook fire back up with dried dune grass, then added fresh wood in a rough pyramid shape. Once the stove was roaring, she set the eggs and wedges of fruit on top and sat to wait. S watched all this with huge eyes that followed Ginny everywhere. She missed nothing. When Ginny leaned over to poke at the fruit and make sure nothing burned, S leaned beside her and asked, "What dis?" "What's what?" said Ginny. The girl pointed to the plums. "What dis?" "Oh, those are plums." S's forehead wrinkled, staring at the large, red, fuzzy fruits. "Plums?" "Plums. They're good. They're like, I don't know. Plums are like plums. They're sweet and soft on the inside and fuzzy outside. You'll love them, I promise. They grow on trees up past the prairie. I'll show you later. Didn't you have plums where you came from?" S shook her head. Then Ginny had a thought. "Hey, what's it like?" she asked. "Where you came from?" S shrugged and then stretched her arms up as tall as they would go. "Big," she said. But before she could add anything more, there was a crazy loud pop from the stove, and S screamed and covered her head. Ginny leaped up too, shouting, Oh, my fault! I forgot to prick the eggs! Watch out! Get down, now!" Whiz, pop, pow! All the eggs were exploding. Ginny and S dropped to the sand and put their arms over their faces until the bits of shell stopped blistering the air around them. When Ginny looked up again, Ben was standing beside her, laughing, still in his sleeping shift. "What made you think you could make breakfast, Ginny?" he asked. All around her, the other kids stood in a circle now, grinning. Even Sam, who trailed behind the others, wore a quiet smile, though his eyes were red-rimmed. Only Evie didn't smile.
In the center of the lush and beautiful monarchy lies dread Willow Karst, a desolate bog the people of the land do their best to ignore. Little is known about it, except an ominous warning. If any monarch enters dread Willow Karst, then the monarchy will fall. 12-year-old Princess Genea yearns to know what the marsh could conceal that might topple her family's 1,000-year reign. After a chance meeting, Princess Genea strikes a secret deal with Aeon, a girl from a nearby village. If Aeon explores the Karst on the princess's behalf, Genea will locate Aeon's missing father. But when Aeon doesn't return from the Karst, a guilt-stricken Genea must try and rescue her friend, even if it means risking the entire monarchy.